mean by there's no such thing as community management, but rather just guidance?
Communities are collections of individuals who have their own desires and their own wills and their own reasons for being there. So they're going to move in the direction that they want to move in. If you can have a general goal about where you want your community to be, but if it doesn't agree with them, then your community is going to hemorrhage. One way or another, it's going to fall apart. So you need to understand that if the people who are in your community want something different from what you want, you either have to adapt or find new people, because you cannot force that in a situation where people are there voluntarily. You have to adapt yourself. You have to convince them to do what you want. You can't force it. So you can guide it, but you can't manage it. It's going to do what it wants to do because it is an organic structure of people who will move as people come in and people leave, and their goals and their interests change the structure of the collective whole. And all you can do is give it treats and disincentives and try and move it in the direction that you want and hope that you get there.
What is the role of marketing within community management? Because ultimately, content does matter, and you want to try and lead the direction for where you want the community to go, especially if there's some type of shared goal.
So the sad truth is that most community managers will be measured on marketing metrics. Marketing is a fundamental necessity in community building because you have to get people into it and you have to provide an ROI at the end of the day. Unfortunately, marketing is not always, it's not mutually exclusive, but it's definitely not mutually reinforcing in a situation where people are there voluntarily. I don't want to be marketed to in my own house. I don't want to go out and grab a beer with my friends and have the Duff beer guy show up and try and sell me something. I'm there because this is the group I want to be with. It's a comfortable, safe space. So if you push the marketing message too hard, you are going to end up hurting yourself because people will see through the community building exercise as a marketing exercise, and you're going to undermine all of the work that you've put in order to get a small goal out of it. On the flip side, if you build your community well, your community members will evangelize your product, your brand, your event, your nonprofit, your organization, and they will do marketing for you that is free and often better than what you're going to be doing because they are more trustworthy sources. So if you push marketing on people, it can backfire. If you back off for a little bit and then let them evangelize it themselves, you will ultimately get much more leveraged reward out of that.